Welcome back to the YTG Podcast.
Welcome.
You are new here, my name is Nico. I'm an automotive photographer and now amateur racing driver.
I'm Sean, and I am the owner of this lovely shed in Keysborough, YTG Young Timers Garage.
Here
Welcome.
on the weekly-ish YTG Podcast, we're going to give you the sort of inside scoop inside the automotive industry in Australia, as well as some fantastic stories, motorsport, anything car related. So, and a bit of electric car hate. Join us on another episode, and we hope you enjoy. Hope you had a good Christmas.
Yes.
Happy New Year for tonight. No, it'll be this podcast will go out. This podcast will go out the day before Happy New Year. So,
okay. Technically, we're still before Christmas, tonight. So Happy New Year tonight. I hope you had a fantastic Christmas, which hasn't started yet, but was technically last week.
Yeah, podcast time travel. So we're going to have a nostalgic episode this week. We're going to look back at the year we've had and all the crazy stuff that we've been privileged enough to do.
Yeah.
And
it's been an amazing year. Very blessed.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll kick things off. We'll get straight into it.
Yeah.
New Zealand is pretty much done and open.
Yeah. If you're heading to the beautiful country of New Zealand, South Island, we're in.
He's tired. Christchurch.
No, we're in Christchurch, but it's. Pebbleton.
Is that the street name?
No, that's the suburbish what it is, okay. Pebbleton, what it is, which is about 25 minutes from the CBD, and we're about 15 minutes from the airport, which is perfect.
Nice.
But the big thing is like with us here, it's close to Liam. So he doesn't have to travel far, that sort of stuff. But yes, we're open. If you received our latest newsletter, which was an amazing newsletter, thanks to Nico, who put it together, gave it just a good spiel of, we didn't cover everything, but a lot of the things we did. And New Zealand's up and running. Been up and running now about a good month and a half. Probably 3 months, but we've furnished it, and it's like a little junior version of up here actually. Nice lighting, 10, 12 cars, all epic stuff. The stock is on our website, and Liam's there, and it's kicking along, and we're. I think Stephen's going. He was supposed to fucking go before Christmas, but Stephen will be going next, I think in January. And then hopefully you'll go maybe January or February. We've got to do some marketing shit over there. But that's open and running. So we're very pleased, very thankful. It's slowly, for where we were and to where we are now. Yeah, it's good.
It's come together.
Yeah, it's come together. So it's going to be good. You'll like it. It's a good little setup.
Can't wait to experience that Ferrari.
Yeah, they posted on the other day. Yeah, fuck, it's insane. Yeah, it's great. So we're really excited about that. Liam's pumped, and we've got some good stuff.
Working very hard over there.
Yeah, he is, he's done a fantastic job, and it's great. You know what? When on my last trip there, we had just taken the keys to the shed, and we were furniture shopping, and. Between me and Liam, fucking hell, that was a nightmare trying to fucking get furniture. But in saying that, he did a fantastic job. It looks amazing.
Oh, he's done a great job.
Yeah. It's fantastic. So it's coming along, and please, if you get down to Christchurch, go and check it out. As I said, the inventory's on there on our on the website under New Zealand, and we're doing some good stuff next year. We got planning. There's some good car shows over there, which we obviously do back in the Dutton days. Yeah. We're going to start doing it now. Obviously, we've got the big thing with Will over there with the sponsorship with the racing, which we'll get on with that. So good, very exciting.
Yeah.
So now
awesome.
we're across the pond.
Yeah. I guess the sort of the biggest thing that happened this year was obviously Alphen and acquiring a manufacturer.
Alphen was huge. I mean, that was there was a few things we've been working on in the background. And some that we chose to walk away from, but Alphen was something that we were talking about the other day. I mean, like the more we delve into it, the more things like you're doing the stuff. You just sit back and you have to actually pinch yourself and go, actually a bit of a part of history, really.
Yeah. I mean, the last few weeks we've had a few meetings in the boardroom behind the cameras right there with significant people from the brand's history.
Yeah.
It's been just the more you talk to them and the more you learn about it, especially that sort of 60s to 80s when Gary was just pumping out cars and Formula 5000s and stuff.
Huge.
It was mega.
Huge.
Absolutely
Huge.
mega.
And for us to be privileged and blessed to be a part of that history. We hope we can do it justice. We haven't got any other ulterior motives apart from doing something really good with the brand. We've just got to do it right. Like I said, we are looking at manufacturing. We're talking to a lot of things at the moment. There's a lot of moving parts. Watch the space. It's going to be a big year next year with that.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Lots of stuff happening behind the scenes. You'll definitely see some stuff come out.
So yeah, that was a massive. Thing for us to put together, and we've got one of them downstairs, which you guys have half sort of put together. One of the T5s in red, which you've got to just put the running gear in. And then, we're just sort of slowly trying to put the others together and a little bit over the break.
Yeah, I'm going to take the yellow one on Saturday morning for photos.
Oh, yeah, cool. Grouse, yeah, cool.
Yeah, so...
And we've got a lot of stuff there, which we'll let you know as time goes on, as we're going through, because actually there's a lot of surplus stuff which we won't need, which a lot of people are asking about parts and things like with the Elfin, or people just want it for nostalgia and so on. We'll keep an eye on our socials. We'll let you know when we're actually going to have a big open day where we're going to sell some of the stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we're never going to make an MS8 Streamline or anything like that.
No, we know where we're going, and there's certain things here.
The parts in the containers aren't consistent at all. There might be 3 uprights for one car, and there's just nothing else. Like, it's really weird. So guys that need parts on the cars where things are broken or they needed just one replacement and that sort of stuff.
All those
chances are we will have throttle bodies, all sorts of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff there which we're going to get rid of.
The biggest job is cataloging it in a way that when someone comes to us and says, "Do you have X?" we can look at something and go, yes, out of all those containers full of boxes, that's there somewhere,
Which we're going to do, and like anything else, we don't have all the staff we used to in the past, so we're all wearing many hats, and we're all trying to do the best we can. But again, Elfin is making progress. It certainly made more progress in the last 12 months than the last 13 years. So, again, anyone that knows sort of the way it is, we've been blessed. We've got a lot of things on the go, and there's only so much physically we can do. And obviously, it fucking costs money.
Yep.
It's financial. I mean, how much millions already invested in? Fuck me. It's just so we're slowly. We can only do so much, but watch the space. Going to be some good stuff happening.
Definitely. What's the next one on my list here? See-through glass.
Oh fuck yeah!
That was a week.
That was a massive week. I mean, that was huge week. I mean, people are still talking about that, and what a great event it was. What a great day. The feedback, it was just awesome. People are saying the biggest cars and coffee for the year. We're not saying that. A lot of people are saying that. I mean, we haven't been to all the different cars and coffee. We were just grateful that it was a fantastic turnout. The diversity was huge. The boys had an amazing time. It really set the benchmark for their Australian tour.
Oh, mate, it kicked it off well and truly.
Australian tour. They're very, very... they were very, very grateful for what we were able to do. It was credit to you guys putting all that other stuff together with like the Hyper Racer, and just it was a fantastic couple of days with them.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. There's a lot of talk and debate about car YouTubers in general, but also that group of UK YouTubers of Shmee and JWW and all those guys. I haven't met many of the others besides, I think, Shmee. But
you would have met Shmee when he came out there, right? No.
Yeah, but what I can say is Sam is a genuine, down-to-earth, exactly like us. He's just a car guy.
Yeah.
There's no real putting it on for show on YouTube.
Yeah.
He is that amazingly excited guy who just loves cars that he is on camera, in person, just so down to earth.
I think that's why they clicked so well with us this time.
Because it's that same passion.
Yeah.
And that's why when I saw it, I thought they'd be the right guy for us to do something with, because that was sort of the hope that they looked like they were that sort of genuine like us. Yeah. And that's exactly what it was.
And they were, and I think they were, I guess, quietly pleased that they went, these guys are just car, like we are. There was no, just love cars.
Yeah.
Like we were talking before with Adam. You can see the coolness in a car.
100%.
You know what I mean? Regardless of what the dollar value is, whatever fucking badge it is, even if it's a fucking rusty old shit heap, if you love cars, you can see the appreciation in each car.
Yep.
It doesn't matter what the fuck it is. So, it was really good. That was a huge thing. That was massive event.
On the way back from Winton. So we left Winton. Tony had you'll know from the previous podcast, actually talking about the story, but Tony had an average time in the hyper. He really struggled with it's not a manual, it's sequential, but he really struggled just wrapping his head around the sequential. You got a blip on the ups and the downs and stuff.
Yeah.
And he needs paddle shift. He just can't, he just couldn't. Or a full day, 2 days to wrap his head around it.
Yeah.
So he had an average time in the hyper racer. It's cool because it's a race car, but he didn't love it. And so he was already in an average mood.
Yeah.
And then we put him in the Elfin to do the first hour back.
Yeah, that was the icing on the fucking mud cake.
The look on his face driving that Elfin. And I felt kind of bad because I was hoping it wasn't going to be too far to the place we needed to stop to do some of Sam's YouTube stuff. But it was a fair way on the Hume, and he's doing 100.
That was 2 cars that we supplied, which both were technically one of 5 in the world.
Really?
The Vertidici is one of 5 in the world.
Both one of 5.
Only one in Australia.
Yeah.
And technically, we have T5. 5 T5s.
Yeah.
Technically.
There you go.
It's quite, I just thought of it then. I went, fuck, hang on. That's fucking not bad. 2 extremes.
Yeah, totally. Totally different cars.
Totally different cars. But anyway, so
I felt really bad.
Mate.
We're bombing down the freeway and still 25 minutes on the Google Maps, and I know how much wind is hitting Tony in the face every second we're bombing down this. I felt so bad for him. Too funny. I just knew he was going to be hating it. Sam's laughing his head off.
Yeah, it was funny.
And then we get there, we do the stuff, and Tony goes, "Nah, I'm getting in the GWM. I'm getting in the Grey Wall. It's home vehicle. It's got aircon."
That's why Liam drove the
Elfin home, and I jumped in the Mercy with Sam. And so I got this 2.5 hours to just sit and chat. And no cameras, no.
Just talk shit about cars,
And mate, we talked about kids and family and backlife and life after YouTube and just he is such a proper guy. Just a solid.
Yeah, it was a good synergy. It was a really good partnership for those couple of days. It worked both ways really, really well. We went better than we expected, and definitely from them, they were blown away.
Yeah,
they really were.
No.
We really set the bench. So that was, again, another fantastic event that we did this year.
Yeah. And seeing them in the hypers makes you want to get in the hyper.
No, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're going to tee it up in January. We're going to go down to Winton and we're going to do it. Like Steve and I have discussed it. We're going to do it.
So good.
Yeah,
I can't wait for you to experience it. Just to have that chat. Now that you have the experience. That first time is just, it's so otherworldly. It's like spaceship, alien spaceship. Everything is so foreign. You just get out of it going, what was that? I just the look on your face. I just can't wait.
Honestly, I'm hanging for it, mate. I really am. We work fucking hard, and we said, mate, we're going to buy ourselves a race, as in a track car or something. Like I said, we weighed it up. Decent cup cars, 150 grand. I'm going to fuck it. We're going to cost us fucking 100 grand to run the bastard. I'm going to get frustrated. I'm going to sell it and rip up money. We've already done it. We've done the match. It was like that fucking easy done. Put YTG all over the fucking thing. Anyway, so
send it.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So and it works out perfectly. We said we'll just give them a deposit in the start of the year. You're going to take 6 months to build the fucking thing anyway. So it's perfect. We've got so much next year going on.
Oh mate.
We've got fuckloads going on next year. So it'll work out well. We're going to do it. It's going to be awesome. And
beautiful. All right, what's next on my list? My 2023 list. Awesome. All of our racing sponsorships. We had heaps to talk about Will before. I can't wait to talk about Will. But so the first on the list is JC, obviously. We have to start at the top. V8 Supercars, James Courtney.
We were blessed to be involved with James when he was obviously with Tickford. Now, obviously, there's a lot of changes happening with all the drivers and teams and structuring and so on. Obviously, JC's still racing. He's going to Blanchard, which is going to be fantastic. And, we're going to continue and go from there. And it's exciting times. And like I said, it was awesome. Bathurst was fucking grouse to be up there with everyone and just experience it in that sort of an inner sanctum way. It was amazing. And with Sandown was grouse, obviously. Obviously, at the start of the year with the Grand Prix and so on.
Oh, Albert Park was awesome, and the access to the V8 supercar pits that allowed you to get up close and personal with the Formula One cars was just.
Yeah, look, again, and that was mate, I mean, not that I want to mention that fucking dickhead's name, but Jack, fuck you. Jack the con man from Benzina Magazine, you fucking gronk. So, yeah, we had a grouse time at the Grand Prix due to our own things, not because of that fucking loser.
Yeah.
And who owes everyone money. But anyways, it was more a matter of it was great to get there, spend that time with Courtney, got on the podium. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was the fucking thing with the debacle with the points. But it was a great time, you know what I mean? And we're looking forward to going next year, obviously. We've got a few things happening. There was a big thing. I was actually talking to Grand Prix Corporation, which I can't really say on camera. I'll tell you afterwards.
Ooh.
But something to do with...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is... We're confirming that.
Oh.
Yeah, and because that could be something in the thing, well, we own it now.
Nice.
So that's why we're talking to the Grand Prix Corporation.
Awesome.
So, yeah, we'll tell you a bit more. So, again, that was brought to my attention only about a month ago, and I was like, fuck, okay. So that'll be really cool. We'll just discuss that as that goes through and we lock something away. So that'll be exciting.
Nice.
So that'll be really, really good. So
awesome.
Yeah. And again, just that the doors that it's opened up with that. There's some good things in the cars.
Lovely. Fantastic.
So yeah, it'll be good. So yeah, that was grouse with the JC. Then we obviously got young Will in New Zealand.
Will Kitching.
He did an amazing job last year.
Yeah, well, he won everything. He just won everything.
Yeah. And got accepted to the academy.
Yeah, the Hayden Patton Driver School. 'Cause when he came and did the podcast with us, he was, I think he'd applied or early stages or something. But now he's in. He's got it. So
absolute legend. So we'll continue with him. And I have no doubt he's going to do some amazing things.
I'd like to say, I mean, he's obviously got the talent. Just needs the backing. He's
anything,
winning everything, man. And I mean, Will Kitching Motorsport on Facebook. Go to that channel and just watch some of the unboards. It is insane. It is SVG supercars level nuts, crazy.
This kid, and that's why we're really grateful we're at the grassroots. Beautiful family, just great kid, good head on his shoulders, not a fucking smart ass, just good people, man, and we're grateful to be a part of it. And there's a synergy between Liam and Melissa and the kids, and their sort of relate family and that sort of stuff. So yeah, we're definitely going to get on board with him again next year. That's an issue. I've already seen the car; it looks fucking awesome. We'll go to a few race meets like we did this year. He's going to do some amazing things, and he will either get into. He's either going to end up be a pro driver in Cup car or Formula One, who knows? V8 supercars, very possible.
Yeah,
very possible.
It's just a budget thing.
It's just
if you got the money, he can go. If he could get the right backer, he could be in Super 2 next year.
100%. Yeah. And that's where we're doing. Just like anything, it all costs fucking money. Trying to get the right people behind it to try and help and so on. So yeah, we're looking forward to that again next year. That'll be huge. We've also then obviously young Maddox.
Yes.
Who's a little fucking legend. He's just a fucking champion, brother. Supporting where we can. Got some fantastic partners on board to help and assist and sponsoring him on his journey. He just turned 18 last week. What day is it today?
So Thursday. It's Thursday today.
Fuck. Last Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So, yeah, it was his birthday. That was good. He had a stack, sadly, on his last race meet, but that was okay. He rolled it, but they fixed it all up.
Rolled his car, and 3 days later it was fixed again.
Mate, Phil's a champion.
Those speedway cars are basically an exoskeleton frame with 2 wings bolted on. So you roll it, it stuffs the wings on top, but the rest of the car is fine.
Yeah, that was his first roll too. So he rolled a couple of times. He obviously got checked out with the doctor. He was a little bit bruised, as you would expect. It's pretty rough, and there's fuck all room in there.
Oh, yeah.
But champion. Just get on and expecting. He did next year, well, the season started now, I think. Yeah, it started. They didn't do the race on the weekend because obviously his birthday, but then I think he's got one coming up. The problem is they're all long way tracks, and it's been hard for us to get there.
That's the problem with Speedway. They're all like
Fuckville,
Uluru, and
it's just so hard. It's just not that practical for us to fucking jump in the car and drive. But I think he's going to. When he's coming close, is it Calder or something? I think there's somewhere they've got it. I think the Speedway there or somewhere around there. Yeah. So I said, we'll definitely go down there.
Yeah.
Be nice and go and support him and down there. It's just been because of fucking Warrnambool and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's ages away.
Yeah, man. Unless we grab fucking Captain's chopper or something rather than just it's a bit different. He's like, yeah, surely we'll go in the chopper, go to Winton. Oh, that's how you roll. It's just fucking cool. But yeah, no, that's I'm excited with that. Hopefully, it goes well next year. He's going into the big league now, so that's
yeah.
Big.
He's in seniors now.
Seniors is huge.
Yeah,
huge. So looking forward to that continuation. Yeah. Obviously, we want to try and continue. Well, not going to try. We are going to continue the push with Jess racing with Autism Australia. That's obviously charity that we're really, really behind. And obviously now we've got on board with Dad, Drive Against Depression.
Yeah.
Two things are very close to us and the community with us and really need to be supported. So, we're grateful that we had the opportunity of getting involved with Dad now, and obviously Jess, we'll be with her forever as much as we can help and support. We've got to try and get some more people involved with that charity and help it continue to grow and get the support it needs and do what we can with Dad as well, which is fantastic. They're using our places of premises, and that's again due to Nico. Nico's involved with that, so we're sort of partnered with them. Just use the facilities and help where they can and so on. So that's really good, and looking forward to doing more with them next year too.
Yeah. So if you're looking to give this Christmas season,
please.
That's the place to do it.
Racing with Autism Australia.
They're very small grassroots charities. They're the guys who need it.
And we're dealing with the people that started it, like the founders, if you will. You know what I mean? And they're good people, and they've come from a hard place in terms of it's been hard, and this has come from adversity, and they've created something very special. So really, we can't push it enough. It's all on our newsletters. Obviously, our partners that we call them our partners. We want to support them in any way they can. So please, if you can donate to them, that'd be fantastic. Really, Dad and RWAA.
Yeah,
please.
We might do a sponsored. One of the drives that Driving Against Depression do, we might do a sponsored one next year. So we'll let you know when that is.
So please. Yeah, definitely. So that was good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, Tristan, what time did we start?
We've been doing this for 22 minutes.
Okay, cool, awesome, lovely. All right, do the maths in my head.
Fuck, I knew that was pretty quick into it. The last one ran over. People was like, okay.
All right, so I think that kind of is there anything else from this year?
Oh, mate, there's so much that we've missed out on. I mean, honestly, we probably have. I mean, there's a lot of individual cool stuff. I mean, just been blessed to some of the epic cars that we've been able to get in. That we've, some of the stuff that we've got on the go now that we're getting in. That we're just trying to finalise a deal on a couple of cars. I mean, like, really, and it's. I have to say, really, thank you to all that's been a part of it. Not just obviously from the amazing, beautiful clients that we've blessed to meet this year, and the new ones that have come to the brand or getting involved in some shape or manner with what a few things that we're doing. It's been epic, and really it's been very humbling, and I just can't thank everyone enough for the journey that we're on, and people are enjoying it and wanting to be a part of it, which is great. You know what I mean? Like I said, we wanted to do something different. We're into our third year now, which I can't fucking believe it. And thank you to everyone. I'm not going to individually name people. There's too many people, and I want to just. I mean, obviously, special thanks to Nico, which everyone knows, his family, and he does his thing. And I love you, mate. We're grateful for all you do. It's amazing. It really, it wasn't me. It was all him fucking doing all this shit with Tristan and what we do. So, yeah, it's great. We're looking for a positive 2024 next year. And like I said, there's so much stuff that we've got on the go. There's so much shit that we've missed out on. We had the opportunity with GMA, which that was an amazing opportunity which we had, but we chose it probably in the current environment You know, we said no to that, but you know, we had it. You know what I mean? We had some, you know, we had some good opportunities with some tuning companies, and that we're looking at doing some stuff with, and there's people coming and knocking on our door because they want to be a part of the brand, and they see why we're doing it, which. I said, mate, you know, I'm not saying we're doing it the right way or the wrong way. We're doing it our way, and there's fucking plenty of people out there fucking copying us. That's for fucking sure. So, you know, from fucking photos to doing things to fucking imbos.
Not salty at all.
No, I'm not. Just someone was saying the other day, and you know, fuck flattery. Just do your own shit, mate. We've been doing this long enough, and everyone wants to do their own spin, and that's all. But no big deal. We're all cool. It is what it is, mate. You know what I mean? I'm grateful that people like it. They see what they like. They want to be involved in some shape or manner.
Yep.
We've got good people around us. We've got a good environment of good team of people that we work with, you know what I mean? And everyone's on the vision, and everyone's growing, and you know, we're getting into different areas, and we're starting to do a lot more stuff overseas, which is fantastic. There's some really cool stuff happening. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Sadly, a lot of the stuff we can't say because, like I said, you know, it's as it rolls out, things change and so on. You know, we've got some good stuff happening with V8s, supercars.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
I mean, you know, that's been official, but we can't say it yet because they're still doing stuff. But, you know, that's fucking pretty epic.
Yeah.
We've been given the green light on that.
Awesome.
That's massive. And because you sent the proposal through, the marketing thing. So they've signed up. So, again, there's some really cool stuff happening. There's another couple of other manufacturers that are wanting to do stuff, talk about. Again, so, yeah, I can't. I don't know. I can't thank anyone enough. It's you know, we're all
and on that, thank you. All of the, again, not going to say names because there's too many people and we'll forget some.
Yeah.
But you all know who you are. All of the friends, family, people who have come to volunteer for Cars and Coffees and all that sort of stuff, run barbecues, and we've got such a fantastic group of friends and clients, you know, and they just love us. They love what's happening here. They just want to be a part of it. Yeah. They've done some amazing things, given their time, given their money, whatever it is.
A special mention to one particular person who's gone so much above and out of their way, Luke and Lisa.
Yeah.
I love you guys, mate. Honestly, we met them 3 years ago, bought a beautiful Porsche off me. And like a lot of our beautiful clients, we just connected, and it was just real, and they're just beautiful people. And yeah, they've become very, very family, really.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, I and please don't be upset to the people but you know, just, mate, Luke just blew us away. Him and Lisa, they went on and beyond so many things that I would never expect of people to do, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I just want to say a special thank you to them. But again, please, with no means of any lesser feat by anyone else, because so many people have helped, been involved, you know, it just, we're grateful. Thank you. It's fantastic.
Thank you to our wives for letting us spend way too much time here.
Yeah, mate.
I mean, we talked last episode with Adam about that whole family balance, and
there's no such fucking thing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Look, everyone talks about it, mate, but it's not. There's no such thing as it. You know what I mean? There's not. Because if you're wanting to achieve and do the right stuff, and it's not, again, not about fucking money. Money comes with it. But it's just, you're trying to achieve certain things. You know, that's what you wanted to do. You wanted to set a benchmark for your own life and so on. And, you know, that's just the way it comes. But, yeah, grateful. You need the right partner. Otherwise, you're fucked.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and I mean, the thing that I think I've seemed to work out, at least for myself fairly early on, was to be what I would define as a good dad, a contributing, participating father in your children's lives requires so much time that you couldn't also spend the amount of time it takes to be the driven person, goal-chasing oriented, all that sort of stuff. There's just not enough time for both, right?
You can't.
So it's just...
There's no such fucking thing. And if someone has got that real definition of work balance, I'd like to know. I really would, because I've got about fucking 8 billionaires or 9 billionaires in that phone, 2 royal families, and there's no such thing as a work balance. That's a fucking mystical bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, granted, you know, we're not here every night till midnight, and that can be hard. But in saying that, yeah, we're grateful, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to develop and build and try and do what we want to do.
Right,
So that is That is quite...
Thank you to our families.
Thank you to our families.
Apologies to our kids.
No, I mean, apologies, but they'll look back and go, well, that's why they fucking never have to work again.
And I was talking to this with Rob from episode 4.
Yeah.
The other day about instilling a good example of work ethic. Like, not being home 5 days a week as a dad, being at work, is showing your children that that's what you
gotta
have
fucking
to do.
get up and you gotta go.
Imagine if you've spent your entire, especially your teenage life where you're really impressionable, that sort of stuff, with two parents who both have COVID work from home jobs, and their version of work from home
There's
is
a lot of that.
making a coffee every 20 minutes, and it's chill and it's relaxed. And imagine if that kid now has to go and get their first job in a deli and work 6 hours in a supermarket, bored as hell, can't touch their phone.
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day...
They've never seen that as an example of actual hard work. Like,
Sienna's quite in tune with you Saturdays or whatever, apart from the netball and things like that. You're going to work, Daddy? Oh, yeah, baby, you know that. And not the... Of course I'd love to fucking sit there on the couch and fucking play that.
Yeah.
But do you want...
Yeah.
You want all of this stuff?
Yeah.
You want that? You want this? You need that? You this? Well, it fucking comes with Daddy.
yeah.
That's how it comes, baby.
Rob sent me this awesome video the other day. Inside a car, inside a G-Wagon.
Yeah.
Guy, suit, missus, fancy red dress. And he's on his phone. And the wife's going, can you just pay attention to me? Can you pay attention to me? And he looks at her and he puts the phone down. And as he puts the phone down, it goes, and all of a sudden, they're in India, they're in traffic, they're in a Camry. And he's looking at her, he's listening to her. She goes, why is it hot? Why is the aircon not working?
Does he grab his phone
And then he grabs his phone back up and boom, they're back in the G-Wagon again.
Takes it back
And then
to
she goes,
her.
okay, you stay on your phone.
Yeah.
So good.
No, that's a good ad, actually.
So
Yeah,
good.
no.
But yeah,
I gave up on work balance. There's no such thing.
It's
There's
tough.
not.
It's
not.
tough.
You've just got to make sure that when you're there, you're there.
Yeah,
When you're
and
present,
that
you're
seems to be
present.
the
And
thing.
that seems to be
Doesn't
the thing,
matter.
mate.
I mean, time, yes, time matters, but as long as whatever time you do have at home with the
You're with
kids,
them.
100% with them. Yeah,
Like the biggest thing that for me, especially now, because obviously, Dutton days, travelling, like I said, I was overseas all the time. The biggest thing for me was just dropping them at school. There's
the little things. It's the
Brother,
little
that's
things.
the big thing, mate. That's
yeah.
plus that you drop you to school, Daddy. Yeah, baby, I'm taking you to school. You know what I mean? To me, that's it's huge. We used to do a bit of daddy daughter night. We go to like dinner on a Friday night and just do that sort of stuff. When she was a bit younger, but it's to me, I know I'm never going to have a life balance. I never fucking did. You know what I mean? Like fuck me. You know what I mean? It just granted. Tried to work on it, but I don't fucking know it. I never have.
Yep.
I'll go to my grave still fucking wondering what the fuck is this life balance. But you look back and go, okay, well, we did it for the right reasons.
Yeah.
And that's all you can do for them. So, it's, next year I can see it just being fucking like this, mate.
It's going to be
so
hectic.
much happening.
It's going to be crazy, mate.
It's crazy. It's going to be a lot happening.
Oh, my God.
A lot happening.
Yeah.
So, no. What else?
All right. So, sort of topical.
There's
I've
still
got
a lot
a
of
list.
shit that we haven't fucking...
I know. It's
so
crazy.
much fucking stuff.
We'll start talking about our next topic here.
No,
and then
there's so
all
much
of a sudden
stuff,
we'll go,
yeah.
that. And then...
There's heaps of stuff. There's a lot of stuff I can't even
So as we're obviously the very last day of 2023, I wanted to brush through the top...
Oh, yeah.
Podcast time travel. Top Gear Awards for 2023, because there's a whole bunch of great selections in here, which would be awesome to talk about. Some are very on topic for stuff that we've talked about in the past. So the first one is Best Manufacturer, and they've chosen Lamborghini, which is a little bit left field, but you got to stop and think about it.
Why?
Lamborghini, in the world of F8 Tributos and flat six Porsches and everything else, are still making a fire-spitting V12 monster. They've added some hybrid stuff to it.
I mean, this new one, what is it, the fucking
Revuelto,
well, that's
whatever
got
it
some
is.
hybrid
That is still
technology.
basically an Aventador engine. Like, that is still
But
a
it's got-
turned up
but
to
it
11.
has got, though-
Has got hybrid tech.
Yeah.
But it is still a 7-something-hundred horsepower V12 that sounds fucking insane.
It does, Did you see them testing it on the Nürburgring?
No.
Yeah, they spy photos of the thing on the Nürburgring in blue, I think it was. I think it was blue, just fucking in absolute battle.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would make a lap.
Yes, I mean, there's definitely an argument there that Lamborghini are one of the last still making that proper thoroughbred supercar. Poster looks, obnoxious engine.
Yeah, it's grouse. I mean, it is good that they're going to still do it. I mean, technically, they are still dipping their toe in the water now by putting a bit of hybrid technology on that.
True,
Lambo.
but when you compare that to Ferrari...
Oh, well, mate, yeah, Ferrari.
Yeah, Ferrari just...
Yeah, Ferrari, yeah,
No.
And look, I don't know, they're talking like whether or not this last one, what is it, the competition there, is that going to be the last V12?
Yeah, right, wow.
Is it going to be the last V12?
I can't imagine. Surely not. Surely not.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, McLaren have just brought out you know that McLaren GT, the one you can fit the golf clubs in the back of? You care little enough about that. They brought out some new version.
I need my McLaren so I can put my golf clubs. You're a fucking idiot, mate. Just buy a normal fucking car for your golf clubs, mate. Fuck. You can't even put a fucking set of clubs in a fucking McLaren.
There's so many supercar brands out there now.
They don't know what they want to do. That's what I was saying this before. Yeah. You've lost your way because you're trying to be a fucking compliance to all.
Yeah.
And you've lost your way.
Yeah. And I just and you know that because when they bring out a new car, people like us go, I don't care, scroll on.
But I couldn't give a fuck.
What have you done wrong for people as car passionate as us to go, I don't care, scroll?
Well, I don't know, because maybe they're just trying to attract the, I don't know, maybe the
different market.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't work it out. But I mean, I think about it, mate. The majority of my clients, mate, not many of them got late model Lambos. They have Lambos, but they're all classic shit.
I know quite a few guys with STOs.
Oh, sorry. I mean, yeah, okay, I got a couple of clients with STOs, but they've got quite a hectic car collection. Yeah. They just said, look, Shawnee, do you reckon this will be the last one? That's the fucking problem with Lamborghini. It's like they fucking sucker everyone in. The next minute, like, we're going to do another... McLaren are fucking grouse for that too.
Oh, they're all going that way. Because, I mean, it's the fast food way of selling supercars.
How do you fucking feel, mate? It's like, the SF90 is quicker than LaFerrari. Don't say that loud. Why do you think of fucking poor people that bought the fucking LaFerrari?
I know, yeah.
You know, why do you... That's, I mean, again...
Yeah.
They can get away with it.
It's just next biggest, next best.
That's right. I mean, it just... See, to me, someone's asked, what do you think? And I go, well, nah... I still think a 675 LT is a fucking grouse car in terms of the McLarens.
Yeah, I've driven multiple 650s. I've still not driven a 675, and enough people have raved about how good that car is compared to the 650.
You should road test our white one that we trade on the 765.
Yeah, I would love to know.
What
that car's like and what that difference is.
That's why I like a 650S, because the 650S is a detuned 675 in a way.
Yeah, but... Everyone says that it's so much more than that. It's the little 5% everywhere. The way that the gearbox is tuned differently and everything. They say that whereas the 650S has very little soul, the 675 has all the soul.
No, I know, but you know what I mean? It's like, I'm talking 650S because it's the most closest synergy to a 675.
It is,
I would not fucking buy a 570 or a 5. But to be honest, I actually don't even know all the models of McLaren because what have we ever bought? I only buy a fucking 650S. Okay, we trade the 765 on our 675 on our 765. Maybe an MP4, MP12, 4C. I mean, I like that McLarens. I'm not... I think McLaren, they've got too much shit at the moment. They have been.
They've done what everyone else has done, just made a million models. Yeah.
Well, what for? You haven't got enough fucking people here, and all you do is your ass falls out of the other stuff because you got too much choice. Oh, don't buy that. Buy this one. Really? So, no, I love my McLaren, but I stick with the core DNA stuff.
Yeah.
I think 720 is sort of, okay, well, why'd you buy the 765 LT? Because we fucking could. I don't know. But we sold the fucking thing.
Yeah.
So, with 70 kilometres on it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And traded the 675. So for me, no. I was talking to someone the other day, and I'm going, no, get a 650. I'll get you 650S. That's it.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it. You'll fucking love it. It's great. You're not going to do your ass like the first bloke who paid fucking 650 for it.
Yeah, no, they're a pretty good deal.
You're not going to lose 300,000 like the first bloke. Yeah. And you buy a grouse car for that sort of middle threes or less, or depending on that.
Yeah.
But I think they're a great car. But V12. Yeah.
Curious.
Yeah.
Right. So that was best manufacturer. Now, hypercar of the year. Take your guess.
Oh, they probably gave it GMA.
Yeah, GMA 250.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they've just driven it.
They have to.
They've just driven it. And
They have to.
I mean,
Yeah.
Sam, seen through glass, whichever camera, it's that one.
Yes, Sam.
People have driven it now.
Yes.
It is still the greatest car in the world.
You got to let us know when you drive it.
Yeah,
you got to let us know when you drive it.
So-
We'll zoom you in on the podcast.
I found someone on Instagram who was posting some pretty crazy stuff behind the wheel of one.
Yeah.
And he is a owner. He's got one coming. He's got one. And he was doing one of the test days, I think it was at Portimao, where they were letting some of the owners drive
the
just
T50.
factory cars for the first time. Not their cars, but just factory cars. And so I started talking to him in the comments. And, mate, best car ever made. Best car ever made.
Really?
Yeah. Man.
That would be. Yeah.
You don't even need to talk about it. That is the greatest car.
I think that's one of the things that I guess, like we're saying, here we are quite open and privileged. I mean, we had the opportunity. It was all signed and done with GMA.
Yeah, I was so pumped for that.
Yeah, we were done.
Yeah.
We signed it. We've been appointed, but we chose not to.
Australian taxes make those cars very expensive.
It's sad, man, because we had it and we chose not to in this current climate, and also the time frame of the delay and so on. And sadly, also the clients that we discussed it wanted a T50, which they sold out.
So for a little bit of background, we were able to sell T33s.
Well, yeah, they were looking at coming out to Australia. We had an opportunity, and through some network, and we don't want to mention names, but pretty heavy connections. Heavy.
Yeah, but it was the 33, not the 50.
Because the T50 was sold out, and the T33 coupe was sold out. The T50S, which was like
the Niki Lauda, that's the track only one.
All sold out.
Yeah.
So not all we had, but what we had was the T33 Spider, which was a fucking amazing car. But at 1.8 million, or 1.85, by the time we did the tax, it was fucking 4 mil. So that's a lot of money. Yeah. And, in this market environment, probably not warranted. It's not justifiable. Yeah. So sadly, that's what I said, we chose not to. And the clients that wanted the T50, which I couldn't get.
Yeah.
So, But that was, I can see that happening. Okay, cool.
Madness. All right, so all-round car you'll ever need, the best all-rounder, M3 Touring, the new F80
I was going to say,
Touring.
Must be the new one, yeah.
Yeah.
Even with that fucking ugly nose. You know what it looks like? I said to someone the other day, it's like you fucking kicked the rabbit up its ass and the teeth have come out.
I love that.
That's what it looks like, mate. It's like fucking... That. It's like big bucky teeth.
It's grown on me since it was first launched.
Listen to what you just said. It's grown on me. When someone says to me, Sean, it's going to grow on me, I said, well, then it's not your car.
Yeah, fair point.
And they're like, what? Point. I said, it's going to grow on you.
Yeah, if it's not right in the first place.
If it's not right in the first place, well, then fuck, it's not for you. Yeah. And look, I've said this before. Fuck me. God knows the millions I've probably cost myself because I've said, it might grow on me. Mate, you've said the two wrong words, might grow. That means it's not for you.
Yeah.
But they're wanting it so fucking bad that they're trying to sell themselves.
Yeah.
And when I have gone against that judgment, I get a fucking client that rings up within a month or 2 months or 3 months or whatever and go, mate, I fucking hate this car.
Yeah.
Told you. I should have fucking told you. That's why now I stand my ground. But, fuck, okay.
Yeah, interesting, eh?
That's interesting. Fuck, okay.
Yeah, I mean, besides the looks aside, it's a very capable car. It is very capable.
Yeah, yep.
Track car of the year, another pretty obvious one. What do you reckon?
Fucking all round. But, what happens if you're a fucking single bloke? You don't need a fucking wagon. I just struggle with that, as in best all-round car. I think there's a fucking lot.
All-round car ticks all boxes for all people.
Well, the fuck, that means like every person's right on a fucking test. How can you say that? You can't. It's so specific.
It's a bit of a tricky one.
But again, look, opinions, that's why this industry love it and everyone's entitled to. But I'm trying to reason best all round. That's a big call, man.
It's a big call.
That's a big call.
It's a big call. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Yeah, go.
Track car. What do you reckon?
Fucking 992 GT3 RS.
Yep.
Has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be.
The jump that they took with that car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, it is such a fucking leap and bound over the previous. It's meant to be.
Yeah.
I haven't had the opportunity. I have sold one off market. I never had a chance to drive. It was 100 kilometres, but in saying that, yeah, special. From what I know, yeah. And obviously from what you see in the reviews, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, mad. The stat that gets me, and I can't even remember where I heard it, so it could be a little bit of hearsay and that sort of stuff. The stat that I heard was that on Cup 2Rs, it has the same apex speed as the 911 GT3 Cup car on slicks, which is
That's
madness.
mega. That's mega.
For a road car, madness.
That's what I'm saying. It's mega.
Yeah.
That's special.
Proper.
Fucking, special.
They did some...
I would like to see someone down at Phillip Island with something like that.
The lap time would be pretty crazy.
I'd like to see it. Yeah.
There's a couple of guys. There's one. I won't say his name,
Active Aero and all that. That's pretty serious stuff.
I got a mate who's got one, a white one.
Yeah.
And he took it to Phillip Island, but he's not a racing driver.
But just wants to get out there, experience it. Yeah.
Yeah. So one on the edge at Phillip Island would be pretty cool.
Yeah. And I cop that. That's a pretty special car.
It
Porsche
is.
Just do it right.
Yeah.
They just do.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what will be the next thing.
I know.
After that, where they will do. They've set the bench so fucking high.
One of the things that really impressed me...
Has it detracted on the GD2?
Good question. I mean, you're the car dealer.
No one's ever mentioned anything about a GD2. It's only this GD3 RS.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There you go. Yeah. So the thing that amazes me with the 3RS is the 4 dials on the steering wheel, which allow you to change all of the suspension. Yeah. So that sort of stuff, the rebound,
spring
changing
rate, all
the
that
dampers,
stuff.
all that sort of stuff. That's what we do on sim racing when we're looking to set up cars for qualifying and all that sort of stuff, and we want it to be a little bit more flighty on the rear mid corner, really specific stuff. You have to be at a certain point to even know what you're doing with those.
I was going to say, the majority of people won't know, mate.
Correct. The majority
They'll
of
fucking set up
owners,
badly. It'll be fucked.
No. So what I think what Porsche are telling owners is
just leave it.
Leave it. Turn it on, but leave it.
I think it was a novelty to sort of so people could turn around and it's like bit of the. Fucking, I've changed this and I did that and did that.
Yeah,
but most people don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be of a certain competency,
100%,
to even be able to feel what's going on underneath the car to know what changes need to be made.
That's what I mean. It's a big call from Porsche to allow their drivers to access it.
Step into a car as an untrained driver. You're not going to know what to look for to know where those dials need to be. But the fact that they're there...
That is cool.
...is impressive. And it's a step. It makes me wonder... It's a big step towards that whole sim driving thing of, I just want to quickly change the car, click, done. Whereas in any other car before the GT3 RS, that was up on jack stands, spanners out. Right. That's a proper thing, yeah? So I wonder how much of that stuff could theoretically be electronified and how close we will get to a car in real life with an almost sim racing like setup sheet, and you can just slide the dials.
Like they're saying, we've got in the sim shop there, we've got the opportunity you can buy the current, the GT3 Bentley wheel, which comes off the car and goes on the fucking rig.
It's
like
cool.
$8,000. And the Porsche's, I think, the same.
Yeah.
The current GT3 Cup or whatever the fuck, $8,000 for a wheel, which interacts with the car. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well, that's what Rob had done. So when we first got the Nismo, back before kids, I think. Yeah. So we're on the Sims a lot more because we don't do anything now. And so what he did was he took the wheel off the car and went down to a custom sim racing guy and said, replicate this 1-to-1. And so he went and bought all of the real Momo parts, everything, and made a legit exact replica with a USB plug instead of the Motorsport Cabling Club plug for the car. And it's the exact same wheel, same paddles, magnetic pad, everything. It's awesome. It's so cool. So he sims driving his Nismo for practice with the legit wheel. It's so cool.
It's so cool. Yeah, that'd be grouse, man, because it's just that it's like, you've just that immersion there because it's the exact same thing.
Yeah, and muscle memory and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
so important.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so cool.
Unreal.
So cool. So what's next on the list? This is cool. Innovation of the year. So anything in the order. It's another big one. It's another huge one.
Don't tell me they're going to fucking
But it's another obvious answer because they've given it to...
Well, I was going to say Koenigsegg.
They've given it to that automatic manual.
I was going to say it had to be that. That is just...
Yeah.
But I've always said it, man. When I was blessed to look after Koenigsegg for Australia and New Zealand, you have to be obviously immersed in the brand and really understand it. Whereas, when I was at Dutton's, you know a bit about the LaFerrari 918, P1, all that shit. Whereas there, he's another level.
Yeah, the stuff.
Christian is another level.
It was interesting to hear from Sam that from what.
Yeah, but he was saying that they were like
don't
fucking
work.
don't work.
Yeah.
I'm going.
And look,
what?
to a degree, I can understand.
They would see it more often in Europe. You got fucking more. And what do we got here? We got fucking two. We got a CCX, CCR, which I sold.
Yeah.
And then we've got maybe the first Jesco. I don't even think the first Jesco. Or maybe Jamira may have come. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Well, there's nothing else that I know of is here.
Yeah. Yeah,
so we don't have them really here.
That was interesting.
That was interesting when they said that.
It's believable because Koenigsegg is so on that edge of technical innovation and ability that I can totally see stuff breaking on a fairly regular basis.
But he's just, all the stuff that I witnessed and what I saw, especially the internal shit when we were looking after the brand.
It is next level.
Honestly, it just, I really was. Like I said, I was really taken back at how unbelievable he is. He really is.
Yeah.
So to hear Sam saying that they have a bit of technical issues.
It was curious.
I was like, fuck, okay. Because you're just known for how robust and how well engineered what he does. Everything's in-house, mate. The only thing he doesn't do is fucking tyres. Everything else is in-house.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's unbelievable.
It's nuts. Yeah, it's nuts.
I mean, fucking even Ferrari, Lambo don't do that. They fucking Brembo, they get everything outside, mate. I mean, like, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, it is.
Fucking Horatio doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Pagani doesn't. No one does.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Well, that's the thing that really stood out to me about that new Rodin. The F-Zero?
F-Zero, mate.
If you haven't seen that, Rodin, who make the custom Formula One cars, they've brought out this new hypercar racing thingy, which is in the same category as the Valkyrie AMR and the Mercedes AMG Project One.
That's
but
basically
the Project
what
One's
David
still a
wants
road
to
car.
do is when we sat with him and we were talking with him, when did we catch up with David?
Early this year,
yeah. And we sat with him and we actually, again, David, hope you're well, my friend. It was amazing. We went out and saw the facility. Obviously, we were blessed to go out there. We've seen the production and we've seen the thing and that. And it's just out there. It's just
wild.
crazy.
Yeah.
And he believes, it is going to be the fastest road car. It's like Valkyrie and Project One. It's going to smash it. It's going to smash it.
Yeah, and I mean, when you look at it, it really does look like sort of the FZ Formula One car chassis with extra aero on top of it.
Massive aero wings. I mean,
it's a Valkyrie competitor, but it's basically a Formula One car underneath. As opposed to the Valkyrie is its own thing. It's a car, it's a two-seater, whereas
Newey did that.
This Rodin is nuts.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's unreal. V10, it just sounds
anyway,
amazing.
The thing is, they built that V10 engine. That's a Rodin engine. They didn't get that from somewhere.
They were doing Cozzies initially for his engine, that sort of stuff.
And now they've made their own thing.
Brother, we were privileged to be there. We were there, David showing us through, mate. And I was just, obviously we couldn't take photos, but, he's showing us through.
Next level.
Brother, from where I went last time when I was there, when I was in my Dutton days and I met the privilege to meet him and then obviously kept in touch and to go there this time and spend time with him and, spent quite a few hours, Liam and I did spend with him and he took us all through. And when we went last time, he built that new facility, which is a bit further down on this farm.
Yeah.
Mate, it's all fucking shit. More than Formula... He's got more manufacturing stuff in there than the fucking Ferrari Formula One team.
Yeah,
Can you believe that?
It is mad.
In the South Island of New Zealand.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The guy is just a brilliant person. And that's why, I've never been privileged to meet Christian because when we were going to meet Christian we had fucking COVID kicked in. So we were going to go after Geneva Motor Show. We were going. So that was fucking painful. But, I'm blessed to have met David and he's that brilliant mind, mate. You know, everything's internal. Everything is done inside. I mean, now to build your own V10 engine.
Yeah, crazy.
It's unbelievable. And it sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, so good.
Unbelievable. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see where that goes.
What's next? Performance car of the year, so sports car of the year.
Oh, probably the SF90 or something.
They've given to the Civic Type R.
Huh?
Civic Type R.
Huh?
I know. That car, I haven't driven the latest Civic Type R. It must be, and I have heard that it is, quite a thing. Top
Gear magazine gave
Civic
the performance car a Civic Type R.
Their definition of a performance car could be...
It's fucking very different to mine.
Sub-supercar, so...
Yeah, but I don't... Hang on. People was talking the other day when we were having a laugh about the fucking argument,
yeah.
and they're going... I'm with you. And then one of my clients' mate goes, no, I'm fucking with Nico.
Yeah.
And I've gone, hang on. I go, what do you mean? They're going, how can you not fucking call that a supercar? I go, well, to me, I don't see it as a supercar. Okay, yeah, but I said, you fucking rock up in your Aventador or something or other, everyone's going to be looking at the fucking Aventador.
Yeah.
They're not looking at the turbo.
Yeah.
They'll just blend in like another Porsche.
Yeah.
But, you know, I can't... Come on, man. How the fuck can you put a Civic Type R? That's a great little car.
I need a drive.
Come on, mate.
I need a drive.
I'm going to ring one of my clients who's got one. I'm going to say, man, bring the fucking thing in here, mate.
Yeah,
I need to have a fucking drive of this because there's someone on the Scotch or something. I don't know. I don't know. Seriously, man. There's a lot of other cars. That's I don't know.
What I do know about Civic Type R's is in all of the...
What is it? 2-litre turbo, front-wheel drive.
Yeah.
It's not even fucking all-wheel drive.
It could be, maybe it's like a 2.3 litre turbo.
Oh, who gives a shit?
Yeah, whatever, yeah. Yeah, 4-cylinder turbo, yeah. So, interesting. All I do know is, in the club level motorsport world, where guys are taking all sorts of sport cars on the track and looking for times and doing light modifications and all that sort of stuff, the Civics are pretty crazy. They generally tend to set some of the highest times. And things like braking and stuff like that. Like the last generation Civic Type R before the brand new one will brake as well as a 700 kilo Lotus Elise. And that's kind of mind blowing the way that with all that extra power going fast, it can still do that. So they're obviously doing some things.
Honda's paid some fucking big money to some people.
Yeah, very interesting.
Seriously.
And now
that's a big call, man. I'm a bit taken back on that. There's a lot of fucking hectic shit out there at the moment.
And this will set you off. Car of the year.
We're going by the last fucking answer that they've noted. I don't know. Fuck, don't tell me it's going to be Tesla or some shit like that.
They've gone with the Hyundai Ioniq 5, the electric car. Car of the year. And so I looked into this, because as soon as I saw that, I went, someone's paying for that.
Brother, some prick's been paid off, mate.
So the first comment, based on the direction Top Gear is heading, it'll surely be some touchscreen heavy EV, or probably, even more likely, come to think about it, an elaborate wristwatch.
Sad?
He's hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
What is going on at Top Gear if that's car of the year?
That's what I'm saying. I'm listening to him going...
Maybe that's a cool car. I'll happily drive one to find out, but it's still an electric family sedan car of the year.
Brother, I'm just... my care factor now is 0.
Yeah.
Care factor 0.
Crazy, isn't it?
I sit back. You reckon that'll happen if Clarkson and all that were there? No. But they're considered dinosaurs, like I've been told. I'm a dinosaur because I love my V8s, and go and fuck yourselves, you greenies. And basically, I'm a car person. And for you to mention, and what the fuck is it?
Ioniq 5.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Chris Harris is no longer involved at Top Gear. There's no way. They could have fucking had.
No, I think they've axed UK Top Gear.
Really?
I think it's done.
It's just a Top Gear.
Funnily enough, Australian Top Gear is coming back.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah,
I heard that because again, can't discuss too much, but
the inside scoop.
Well, you know that people that were here talking about doing a series and remember that? Well, they were talking about. Because he was in production and all that stuff, and he was talking about it. They're going, look at it. And they were looking at finding a venue.
Ah, okay.
So stay tuned. We don't know if that's going to happen or not. I don't know if I want to do that, but they were talking about maybe do something different, rotating, that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
but this place, because of what we built, we're very
car
special.
park as the test track.
Yeah, there's a few things there. So who knows? Yeah, but yeah, they are. But they're trying to work out who's going to do it, though.
They've got the host.
They have got it?
They've got the host.
Okay, because when he was telling me they were working out who they want to do, and I'm going, get a fucking V8 supercar ex-retired driver. Like, don't get comedians and don't get
That's what they've done. So they've got...
fucking idiots.
Was it Shane Jacobson?
Stop being
it's
fucking...
someone
You're not here to be
Shane
funny, mate.
Jacobson-y
Okay, a bit
type
of fun.
person.
I mean, they're never going to get that dynamic of those three.
No.
That was just a beautiful storm, the way that worked.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not going to get that. Yeah. So why don't try and be that? Do your own thing.
So what they have done is they've got one of the Mighty Car Mods, the YouTube channel Mighty Car Mods.
But
really?
There's a lot of shit on YouTube I don't watch, man. And people go, where the fuck have you been? I don't know.
One of the biggest automotive YouTube channels in the world. Yeah. Two guys in
Well, mind
Sydney.
you, this is a prick that's not watched fucking Breaking Bad.
Oh, I haven't seen Breaking Bad.
No, but at one stage I was probably thought I was the only person on the fucking planet that I knew that didn't watch Breaking Bad.
Have you watched Game of Thrones?
That's the other fucking one.
I haven't seen Game of Thrones.
I wouldn't have a fucking clue.
Yeah, there you go.
And
We're too busy working.
Fuck the phone, eh?
But anyway, one of the biggest automotive YouTubers channels in the world, two guys in Sydney, and they just started off modifying really cheap, affordable cars, doing how-to videos. How to this, how to that.
Okay.
And they've just grown and grown and grown. They do full projects and all
overseas
trips and all sorts of stuff now.
No.
But
what were they doing, mainly
these
four-cylinder stuff?
All sorts of stuff. Now.
Okay, cool.
Just these two homegrown guys, down-to-earth guys.
Yeah.
I think up until recently, potentially still have daytime jobs because it's just the nature of it. And they picked one of those guys to be a Top Gear host. So, I mean, good on it for him. Like, hell yeah. I really hope that he can bring some of that character into an Australian Top Gear. I don't know. We'll see. So the only thing that I don't like is...
So this has another short...
He's not... I know he's not a driver like I am. He's a media guy. He's the guy who produced most of the YouTube channel. He's not a driver. And a few of the ones
they
where
got
they've
a
gone
driver?
to
No.
They're not. Neither of them are really great drivers.
So does any prick know who these people are, apart from unless you're watching the YouTube thing?
I think they've gone and found celebrity TV names, faces that you'd recognise, not
to try and get people...
Not people who are in any way, shape or form actual car journalists. So
I wouldn't get a car journalist, because a car journalist... Well, not all, but... majority of them are just there, they just review the car, but it's no real theatre. So yes, I understand you want personality, you want that engagement, but don't get a comedian because you want fucking comic relief. You want someone that actually is a car person that can maybe drive and steer and add some technical value, or add that you want sustainability, because this is what, the third time now we've had a fucking crack at Aussie Top Gear? I know. Is it the third time?
I know, yeah. So we'll see.
Well, mate, if you're not going to do it right and you've already started with the wrong platform, we'll fucking park it, mate.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because we need a car. So we got no fucking... Like next year we're talking... the fucking X-Motor Classica stuff. I mean, again, that's another thing which we're discussing, which we're going to be heavily involved in, which... Yeah, fuck me. That's going to be a big... That's in November next year. But anyway, so yeah, we'll talk more about that, see, like we were saying, we need car shows.
Yeah.
Proper car shows. We need as in car events, like a Motor Classica sort of thing. Yeah. And we need a proper car show on TV. Show, yeah. We do need it. We've got a great car culture, and I just can't understand why it doesn't take off. Then you had a couple of other ones, Drive and some other bullshit ones, which are just showing batshit boring new fucking cars, and I'll just go and hang out at Harvey Norman and look at the fridges. I mean, like, it's just, there's nothing there that creates a soul or creates any...
Yeah, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one.
I want it to be successful because we need one here.
Yeah.
But I just think they don't know their audience.
It seems that way.
That's the truth. I think the fucking TV producers don't know who the fuck they're targeting.
Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to go for
a bit of everyone and everything,
so they can get the most broadest reach with.
Oh, that's that guy off that TV show.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, we'll watch it and see. Yeah. Well, that was pretty shit.
Yeah.
So, interesting to see. I hope it works, but again, it's the casting, who they do. Yeah. The American one was shit. The American Top Gear was crap. That was terrible.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Terrible. So,
agreed.
Yeah.
We'll see. Well, on that bombshell, we'll leave you to your New Year's Eve celebrations.
Yes. Have a fantastic, safe, peaceful, healthy, obviously prosperous 2024. Thank you all for coming us on the journey, and look forward to sharing a lot of good things in 2024. Thank you all.
And if you listen to this actually on New Year's Eve, you're a bloody legend for taking an hour out of your New Year's Eve to listen to us.
Thank you very much. All the very best. We'll see you in the new year. Thank you.
Cheers.